Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Hedon. In the last episode, we made it through the barracks in an attempt to meet up with other members of the Iron Orc Division as they were attempting to get into the Great Forge to secure or destroy various weapon schematics to prevent the cultists from getting their hands on them. It would seem, though, that we are too late. According to the text we got at the end of the last episode, we fell asleep while in the vents. We were exhausted from all the earlier activities, and whatever had teleported us into the caves to begin with. We still don't quite know how we got there. We are continuing to follow this strange shade, and we've learned that there is a particular name that we're interested in. Abhoth, I think is how you say it. Or not. In any case, the shade is still leading us to where we need to go to apparently reconnect up with the orcs. We had a massive battle out in front of the bathhouse back in Volk as well. A lot of fun. And we're doing pretty well with 139 pieces to our shield amulet. There we go. And 110 life. Alright. And with that said, I'm going to quickly cut the summary. And now we can keep going. So this, everyone, is a turret. We deployed one briefly last episode during the bathhouse fight, and it got destroyed rather quickly, but it did distract things for a little bit. You can pick them up and drop them. Obviously, with things much like, things much like they work just like other sentry turrets would. Or rather, they work. Wow, Tim. They function as you would expect a sentry turret to function. And we don't have the height we need to make that jump. I don't think we're allowed to jump on the sentry turret, or we might destroy it if we do so. Secure the hallway. Looks good. We'll bring this with us as well. Just in case we need it. Rather dark in here. The power doesn't look like it's on in this section. Whether that was intentional or not, but on the side of the orcs, we don't know yet. Get some more crystal shards, sure. Let's double back and get our sentry turret. We're gonna have this come along with us since they were good enough to give us one. You'll note that this one is not placed into our inventory. Took a little bit of damage there, but the turret survived. Ooh, really dark in this room. Let's look around for any switches or buttons we might want to interact with. Looks like there's a vent here. Those are indeed bolts. We're at max bolts at the moment, so we'll use our bolt gun for a little bit now. That is some crush bolt ammunition. I can't take this pressure anymore. First, the forge elemental suddenly tried to kill me for no reason, and now these giant hungry worms popped out of nowhere. Vika went out to inspect some odd noises, and the next thing I know, I'm running over her body towards the nearest hiding hole. Of course, I had no time to pick up my gun. Oh, fire and iron. How have we angered you this time? Haven't we offered our best metal and flame to you? Maybe I could sneak by through the vents. Guess I'll have to leave my stuff here then. Power core. This will get the power back on, I imagine. We're not allowed back in. Oh! It's probably used for that. the elevator. Let's go back. What's this used for this instead? Oh, it could be used for maybe either one of them. Alright, let's go get our sentry gun again. Just in case we'll need this. Game quick saved. That should tell us everything we need to know, that we're about to have a fight. That doesn't open from this side unless this button opens it up. And this looks like this is probably the power switch. Or emergency power switch in this case. I think those were forge elementals. Let's go back and try the elevator. Now that the power's turned back on. We still can't get into that door. It looks like probably the elevator leads to an alternate path to that room. Oh! This opened up. I didn't even notice it. Okay. Annoying. Let's jump up here. What is this? A toolkit. Was something broken? There was. I just didn't see it. Birth of the Earthborn, Chapter 7, The Pact. And now when they were forced to watch the ruins of their civilization, both the dwarves and the minotaurs understood that there was no more place for petty quarrels. Only now were their eyes open as they were forced to gaze over the smoldering ruins of their once great hometowns. But alas, 'twas too late. The few who survived the demon invasion were scattered throughout Hedon's caverns, forced to live like scrawny nomads, struggling to survive day by day. No longer did they have the will to fight each other, knowing how the demons used the seed of subterfuge to divide and conquer them. The incompetent and corrupt leaders were already dead. It was time for the strong to take lead once more, and those new leaders had a great thirst for vengeance, great enough to forge an alliance with the ones they once despised. Now both dwarves and minotaurs stand by the same purpose, to fight the demons and rebuild their fallen prosperity. And here, the Iron Division orcs make them an offer. Hey, nice! I like seeing all the different races get along with each other. Another elemental ring. I couldn't help but see you struggle with hurting the forge elementals by the lava pools. Take this magic ring. We dwarves use them to protect ourselves from the might of the fire. Perhaps we could take a stroll through the caverns tomorrow? I will show you how to use it. Maybe stop by the tavern to have a drink too? I'll wait for you by the forge. Thorvald. Aww. Well, she took the ring. Or did she? She left it here. Maybe she was killed. I'm assuming that that was a note for an iron orc. And that he was probably hitting on her. Probably didn't work out for them, unfortunately. With the power back on, so I guess we'll... What items do I want to have in my hands? I guess we'll hold on to this extra ring and use it if we see a bunch of forge elementals. Oh! Well, that was interesting. They were shooting each other briefly. Nice. You know what I still failed to do? Use my axe. Now that I have... Oh, hey! Hey! You're alive! Hello. I think this is Taiti. You see Taiti on the other side of the window. She nods at you, but doesn't look very relieved to see you. A finger-traced message lies in the reinforced glass. Lock me in. Through key. Portal running out. Hurry. Well, that's interesting. When we pick up ammunition for a weapon, we switch to that weapon if we didn't have it in our hand already, it looks like. Or alternatively, we just all... I just didn't notice it. We always pick up our... We always pick up the shotgun after we place the turret. Okay. Looks like they were destroying these other switches. Only one of them is still usable. Actually, I think those were some Forge Elementals, or larger ones, than the other ones we had seen before. And this must be the Great Forge. Let's get our sentry turrets. Yeah, two different sides of this. This way, if we get any more Forge Elementals, we'll still fire at them. We're not getting over there easily. The bridges are up. We must place the empty mold onto the tap first. Okay, we'll learn how to use all of this in a bit. This is used, all of these tools out here will be used to forge a Mithril Cog. And we need that to access more of the area of Volk. Well, since the bridges are up, we're going to have to instead scale the sides here. We will be getting another pickaxe, but we don't have one currently with us. We're not allowed to jump up there either. Hello. Let's see where this takes us. A vent of some sort. That one guy did have a bunch of spikes in his back. We read about that a long time ago. I wonder if they're not being tortured. Just in order to force them to work for these, whatever group is leading these groups. I wonder if they're not being tortured and finding their minds broken, and or they're enslaved, and that's why they're basically just cannon fodder, these humans. Some stupid iron urchin wandered into one of the testing caves yesterday, and the sentry started shooting at it. Little fucker didn't shy away and charged right at it, blowing it into bits. As you can see, the sentry's messed up, but I reckon you can still fix the hole. I'll handle its brain once you're done here. Clearly I need to talk to the Lancers, since it seems they forgot to program the damn thing not to shoot our own maintenance drones. Anyway, I've dropped you a working sentry for reference. Remember that once you deploy it, you'll need the right tools to unpack it, or it will self-destruct. Call me for help. V. I finally repaired the key machine. Tell the Minotaurs to come and haul it back to the mold forge. The thing makes so much noise, I can't hear my own thoughts. Well, looks like she died, unfortunately. Iron key mold machine. Insert an iron ingot into the hearth and close the hatch. Once the right hatch is open, remove the key from the mold. So we'll need an iron ingot first. I was hoping we wouldn't have to actually destroy that. That we could destroy it after that door shut. I can't hit a dog at extreme close range, apparently. Ooh! Gigantic hit on us there. Oh, that really hurt. We're down to 76 life now. We had like 130, I thought, earlier. Wow, what an ugly battle that was. Alright. Thankfully, it looks like an earlier battle left some healing potions around. We don't need that. We can't even pick up the amulet, to my knowledge. Yep. We need less than 100 armor to pick up a armor amulet. Repair bay. Okay, this is where we came from then. Anything over here, by the way? No, nothing. What room is this? Dwarven Forge. It will be long until we return from the war against the demons, but as always, you have to learn the reins of patience, my son. You've been fulfilling your apprenticeship well, so I will allow you to finally reach beyond our old ways of smelting. Alas, you may finally... Alas? Alas, you may finally use the smelting machine to make precise iron bars. Drop the iron ore into the red-hot hearth and marvel as it melts and drips into the shape of an ingot. Or an ingot? Don't forsake your duty, and do not envy mine. Your task here is as difficult as fighting a horde of foul beasts, and I trust that you'll stand up to our name. Stone be with you. So we will need, if we don't already have, some iron ore. We don't have any. That's where we came from, I think. Mold Forge. Of course, an earth key. Okay, we're not going that way then. The workshop. Earth key. Gate and drawbridge control. That was just mean, game. That was just mean. Putting an urchin right there. You recover a burnt fragment of a scroll. Most of the text has been ruined. Don't harves. Red crystal cluster. Only the single one. Don't explode when pulled on. Looks like they're warning you to only try to grab singular crystals. That was dumb. I shouldn't have drank that. Oh, let's... Yep, lower the drawbridges. We still don't have any... Oh, any iron, but there is some right here. Ah, this poor Minotaur died, though. And his pickaxe is also shattered. So let's bring this back to the mold forge. Which I think was here. Nope. Oh, actually, that is correct. Oh, that is mold forge, but you need the dwarven workshop. Let's place it into this place. And that will make us an iron ignet. Or ingot, however you're supposed to say it. I call them ignits. I'm so sorry, everyone. That's how you say it. Just have to get used to the fact that I'm going to call it that the rest of the game. Now we have to put this into the key forge. Which gives us an iron key. And now we can use this. I don't think it's using these doors, right? This is, yeah, that's an earth key. You have an iron key. Some ammo down there. We don't need it at the moment. Looks like we're going there or here. Possibly to both. Oh, we were here earlier. You were on the other side of that. As long as the iron urchins don't get to hide around corners, we should be good. And of course, it assumes that I'm able to actually see them flying right at me. Pretty sure there was another one over there. There's another red crystal here. The red crystals, I believe, are used in some power sources, and they can also be used to help you craft these bolts for the crush bow. Demons! Wretched scum! It all makes sense now. They waited for our forces to leave. They corrupted the forge elementals. They have set the giant worms to weaken our crystal barriers. Everyone's been slain. If only I could have warned the Minotaurs. Hell, if only my leg weren't a charred mess. If only I had that ring Thorgog gave me. Ugh. What a shitty way to go. At least I can write my last thoughts down. I'm so thirsty. Poor girl. You do take lots of damage for putting your foot into magma, so try to avoid doing it if you guys are playing this game too. I don't think we can get up there from this side. Hello, worm. And another one. Alright, well, it looks like we're jumping over rock islands to get to the other side of this place. say, so I saw that elemental very briefly. Looks like a single hit will destroy the urchins, which is good to know. Earth key for that. Alright, well, we don't have an earth key, so we're not going up there yet. We did just get a pickaxe. So let's double back now. Some iron ore. I think we're going to have to go back the way we came in. Or close to that way. Hello. We can hear an air current somewhere over here, but we can't get through that wall. The strange door has an axe-shaped keyhole to the side. I think these types of doors can only be opened if you're playing on the brutalizing difficulty. The one where Zan is melee only. Man, I'm not looking forward to doing these island hops without being able to save the game. Okay, so we're gonna want that. So we want to dig everywhere we can. More iron ore. I guess we should get the ammo that's here too. Can't get to that crack from this side. So we're gonna clamber back up the chute. And then out this way to get to that crack in the wall. Oh, did I miss some more iron? I think I did. No, those are just corpses. There it is. Oh, I forgot that the key was used here as well. Hello, Shade. Taiti is gone. Looks like you were too late and the portal has closed. A new message lies on the glass, written in strange dark marks. Oddly enough, you can read it. You will follow me. You will remember me. Notice the rolled parchment right by the portal. Taiti's writing style is already familiar to you. The portal gate is fading out, so I really have to go. I'm not sure if you'll get here anytime soon, but if you read this, Know that your only hope to reach the Crystal Heart now lies inside the grove. The portal should still be functional, since it has a stronger power source. However, I think you have also noticed that the park gate leading to it has gotten sabotaged by the cultists back in the plaza. The main gear that was operating in the gate mechanism was broken. You'll have to search around for spare parts. Head to the workshop. There has to be some information about what kind of gear you need to replace, or at least how to craft it. Take this key, and a couple spare mags I had. You'll need them. So this powers the portal. But it's going to take days to recharge that to get us to the Crystal Heart quickly. We don't have days. With this Earth key, why don't we see what this opens back here? Gate mechanism, gear A2. A2 type gears are the main component of many mechanical gate engines. Unlike the other ones, however, they must be forged out of mithril to be able to last through extended use without being deformed or damaged. Crafting mithril gears requires the Great Forge. Firstly, drop 5 lumps of mithril ore into the forge's smelting machine to obtain an ignite. Secondly, you must place the corresponding mold under the forge's cauldron and cast the gear. Last step involves hammering the crude gear on the forge's anvil to correct any imperfections. Once the final notch is hammered, allow the finished gear to cool down before using it. You notice a parchment with detailed diagrams sitting next to the instructions. Take those. The schematics depict some mechanisms the fixers were working on. Yes, thank you. What else do we have? Oh, an iron ingot. This parchment bears the seal of Witch Chieftain Zura. It must be of some importance. My dear Fixer, I hope you have well received this new box of potions. You must be allured by their scent and color, and so will our enemies be. Ah, the sweet smell of death. But I digress. We come up with a new bottle design, so the potion launcher must be tested to shoot it accordingly. 1 week should be enough time for you to find any possible flaws. If not, then perhaps I can give you some incentive and let you know that we're looking for goblins to test our other products on. Oh, and one final warning. Do not break the cans if there is any big fire nearby. The pink gas can be quite volatile. Such tragic outcomes. Grenade launcher, everyone. Comes with 2 flavors of grenade. This type, marked by the red skull and crossbones on the cases, lobs a big amount of a large area of gas. A choker of the beast. What the heck? Wow, that's a second one. Right, that was right there, I think. Hello. I'll want those crystals somehow if I can get them. I don't see how I reach them, actually. So that's not going to happen. Okay. So we just learned as well how to forge the gear we need. So we need Mithril to start. But before we go after Mithril, let's check out this last chamber. So this is the Mold Forge. Mold Forge. Here, you're able to craft ammunition for your weapons if you have iron ignites. You can make spikes. You can do quite a few of them, as you can see. You can make ammo for your bolt mag. That's your bolt mag. Your crush bow and fire can. Sorry, fire frag. There is a secret here that I was not able to find when I had done this area earlier. So if I can't find it, in a few seconds looking around and I don't see it... Alright, that means a secret. So we need mithril. 5 chunks of ore to make one singular ignite out of it. We could probably have taken one of those... sentry guns with us. Woo! I did not want to use my ring against a single forge elemental, but it was very tempting to do so there. This also was helpful to see it because it means that we probably have additional spawns in this area too. I could swear they take more damage to destroy on hardcore mode. Well, we have the key we need to get up here, so let's get up here. I do wish the game would quick save for me. There we go. Oh, thank God. Okay. It's rather quiet in here as well. And a bit darker than I would have liked. One second, everyone. What is my... Do I have a hotkey set to that? X is my elemental ring, so I don't have to have it equipped. Just in case we have more of them, I'm going to go ahead and empty my ammo. Iron ore, not mithril. Fun little fight, that. I think I did very poorly aiming my crush bow, though. There is a lump of mithril ore. 4 more required. I think we can make it up here. Right, we used an elemental ring there, so we're gonna charge forward now. Iron Ignet or Mithril Ore. Looks like there's a time shard up here, which we can take. Nothing else in this room. Oh god, that scared me. But thankfully the portal didn't work so well for them and they all just dropped to their death. More mithril? That one was sparkling, so this one must be iron ore. You'll note that we didn't take too much damage from the iron urchins earlier because our elemental ring was in effect. Nothing else in this chamber. That's where we came from. Came from that direction too. It feels like we've missed something in here. We've only gotten 2 Ignits so far. Is that correct? 3. 3 so far. So, I don't think there was anything else up here. I have searched both these passages. They're just dead ends, and you die if you go down them. At least from my one attempt at it when I was playing through the game earlier. You know, it never occurred to me that maybe these crystal clusters might blow open a hole in the wall for a secret, but I don't think that will be the case. This way, Tim. Saw you. Yeah, we kind of want this on. It's too handy. When I remember finally use the axe. When I finally remember to use it, I miss. I have not used our grenade launcher yet, mostly because I keep forgetting. All right. Before we go there, let's make sure there's nothing left in this area. I don't think there is. So there was mithril in these caves. The orcs talked about it briefly, hoped they would find mithril in the other cave system where we had first started the game. Toxic potions. Actually, we're all filled up on toxic potions. Hello, little guy. I don't want to accidentally kill you. Oh, hello. Crack in this wall. Hello. I'm distracted. Nice. More iron ore. I did not find this secret last time, everyone, so I don't know what's coming up. This is pretty awesome, though. Another iron ingot. Just in case, we'll detonate those. This must be where the worms were chewing through. Or where the worms were chewing through? Worms were chewing through this area. Oh, that's interesting. This would have been a safer path for us. Well, there was no way to access it from the other side. But we're not done with the Mithril yet, so we don't want to go back to the main forge. But we will take this path back there because it lets me avoid doing some island jumping. Yes, that's the only reason. That's the main exit. Take that crystal. And it looks like someone left some mithril here. Oh, maybe they were gambling this at the card game. I think, is that 5 now? How many is that? 4? 4. 1 more required. So this path. Oh, hey! Someone was having a little picnic up here. That's adorable. Let's go this way. Oh man, I do not like this. We have no choice but to jump. Alright, that's all the mithril we need. Let's try to go back to the forge via that one tavern here. Oh, hello. Oh wait, what? This is new. This is a different place. I thought this was a tavern. I just went right in here. Assuming this was the tavern. Okay. Lots of food and drink. Very nice. What does this say? I saw a mithril vein gleaming in the dark while I was resting next to the dark chasm last week. No, not the one inside Iron Shrine, which we don't mind due to the stupid superstitions. I already said I'd stop trying to convince our goblin friend to jump inside there to get it. Come to think of it, maybe we can get her to climb around the chasm's walls and get this other vein. Maybe we can talk to her, though. She's so upset over that incident. Heh. P.S. What's with all the tension brewing up lately? Ever since the tremor started, you guys have been losing your shit. I even saw the barkeeper haul this weird-looking gun along with some giant boxes. He's keeping it in his secret spot, I bet. Also bet he'll never get to use it. Well, that was indeed the case. You didn't get to use it. We took it. Another crystal, another armor amulet. Shielding amulet, there we go. Wait. Oh, that was a different structure. Here's the tavern. Look, I don't want to injure you. I like the little hint of that secret when you hear the mouse squeak. Very nicely done. Okay, so we could use more frags. Oh, as I begin to construct a crossbow, some crossbow bolts, I guess we could use those as well. Good at the moment. We still have other iron ingots. And this is interesting. We have enemies here again. Uh-oh. Sounds like it sounds like there's more enemies out here, because I heard an explosion, which would have meant another Forge Elemental. Looks like the sentry guns probably destroyed it, though. So I think we have everything we need. Let's double check to make sure there's no other enemies back in these places. We'll smelt down a little more iron. Alright, let's go ahead and make that Mithril Cog. So the first thing we need to do is smelt down the Mithril. Then, this ingot can be used to create the actual cog. So we place the mold there, and then melt down that ingot. It fills the mold. And then we can hammer out any impurities to the cog. Alright, that should do it. No, I never saw this before. Interesting. So that... Let's go ahead and launch a few gas grenades in there. We can detonate the gas as well. Do a large fire explosion, as you can see. Good amount of fun. Good amount of fun? That was great fun. Let's go ahead now and get some more ammo for what we just used. We fired quite a few bolt mags. Yeah, bolt mags. So let's go ahead and make some more. We could probably use more bolts as well. We left some magazines that Titalia had left us by the portal. And we left some actual gas grenades back in the tavern. So let's go back for them. Oh, okay. We get to reload first. Take care, little rat. Thank you for the help. You'll note that the grenade launcher loads individual grenades into itself. So it is so far. Oh my god. Game, please let me... No? There we go. It's the one weapon that I found so far where I will be able to reload it after firing it even a single time. The rest of the weapons, I'm still playing with the house rule. I gotta wait till I'm out of ammo in the magazine. And we still have one sentry turret left, actually. Take it with us. Oh, this is a different room altogether. Okay. This must have just opened. I want to go back and get the magazines for our bolt gun. Almost a full amount of it. Almost at max capacity for it. Later on, by the way, you will be able to... we got a hint a long time ago about a bag allowing you to hold more axes. That bag will also increase all of your other ammo capacity, too. That must be the way out, but before we go there, let's double check everything else first. That's interesting. Armor shards. Or rather, power shards. Quite a bit of cash. And a shield amulet if you need it. We thankfully did not need it. Practically full ammo for our weapons. Great. Who sat here? We can't tell. So we have a new shotgun here, so I will just reload to grab that. All right. That is everything, everyone. I think we're done with the forge. To Volks Plaza. The strange parchment seems to be written in demonic tongue. You easily translate it. Idiots! That's not the tunnel you were supposed to cave in. How are we supposed to get back up to the Orcish Plaza now? Get the spare powder kegs here right now. And try not to blow yourselves up now. How many times do I have to tell you to get a longer fuse and stay away? Alright, everyone. Killed most of the things. Found killed almost all the things, found almost all the items, and got 2/3 of the secrets. Took us a little longer than what it takes the average person to do it, but still a lot of fun. And I think we're still doing really well time-wise, considering the fact I stopped to read all the parchments and papers. As she waddled through a cloud of dust and rubble, Zan noticed an already familiar presence waiting at the end of the ruined corridor. She ran towards it, but much to her expectations, the dark creature vanished into thin air, leaving only a puff of black smoke behind. A series of curses echoed through the plaza's caverns as Zan proceeded towards the park, her axe up and ready. How was she supposed to fight this dark thing after all? It always seemed to guide her towards more danger. Alas, the park greets her with the sounds of restless insects and the dark chill of what may lie ahead. Alright everyone, I'm going to stop here. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll do the next mission in the next episode. Take care everyone.